Okay, hello everyone. It's great to have you all on board. It's another time with Tutor Hayo, the enthusiastic tutor, and in today's tutorial, it happens to be the revision class for the course GST102. Basically, we know how things have been done. Questions are written on the whiteboard. Students are expected to provide answers to these questions. And for those of us who are new to the stream, let's ensure to subscribe to the channel, turn on the notification bell, and also let's ensure to give us a thumbs up if you find this video helpful. And if you haven't gotten the keynote of the course yet, you want to ensure to request the keynote of the course just after this revision class tonight. Go to request the keynotes and the practice questions of this course as well. You want to head straight to our official website, which is www.tutorio.net. Now, you want to also join the private class after the exam. The semester has started already. It's unusual. It's due to the alteration in the academic calendar last semester. So things have been distorted. So you don't want to wait till things begin to get intensified before you now begin to show interest in the classes. No, we don't want to do that. You want to join the classes early so we can get started together and we can cover a whole lot of things together. With this being said, let's hop straight into this class. Okay. Now, we are taking the question for tonight. I think I need to adjust the camera a little bit. Yep, I think it's better the way. So we have GST102 revision. Please let's ensure to make tonight's class interactive. Okay, let's ensure to make the class interactive. Let's respond to question as much as we can. Okay, highly essential. So I'm going to be taking a couple of questions, as mentioned earlier. Please let's ensure to respond. And for those of you who haven't gotten the keynote yet, you want to ensure to get the keynote of the course just after tonight's class. You can reach out to me on our official website, which is www.tutorio.net, and find the WhatsApp button in the top right hand corner. Use that to send us a direct message and make your request known. Now we have question 1. It says, dash voice pattern. How can we get the keynote, sir? Okay, like I said earlier, for those who wants to get the keynote, like I said earlier, Miss Blessing, I think you joined a bit late. Those who want to get the keynote, what you need to do is to go to our website, our portal, or should I call it our portal, which is www.tutorio.net, or you can search Tutorio in now, or you can just search exam keynote in now. Any of all these searches will direct you to our portal. And on our portal, or what we call website, there's a WhatsApp button in the top right hand corner. All right. Whenever you use that button, it catapults you directly into my DM, me personally, not my assistant. So I will take it up from there, get to find out what you need. If you are for the private class, if you are for the keynotes, you specify, and we'll direct you to the proper place on how to get the keynote. So we have the first question. It says dash voice pattern, okay, dash voice patterns are useful if you want to present any point directly. Now let's put it this way. Dash voice pattern is used when presenting a point directly. When presenting a point directly, what voice pattern do you use? Okay. So we have that as our first question for tonight. When you want to direct a question to someone directly, what voice pattern do you employ? Let's keep the answers coming. Okay, let's keep the answers coming. Awesome. Yes, we have active. Now, based on this, let's take this question. It says active voice is the most dash way of presenting any idea. Active voice is the most dash way of presenting any idea. Okay. So we have that as the next question. Okay, let's keep the answers coming. Everyone should participate. Let's all put on our thinking caps. Everyone should participate. Sorry about the call. Let's just focus. Yes, it's the most direct way. So based on this, okay, let's just continue. We'll come back. There's a question I want us to take, but let's continue. We'll come back to it. It says, dash are two forms of verb. No, let me not take this like this. Okay, I think it will slide. Dash are two forms of verb called present participle and past participle, which may be used in compound forms of the verb or as adjectives. So I'm going to shorten this question because it's a little bit lengthy. How can we share the live? Miss Blessing, in our general community, I dropped the link to the live class there. If you are not in our general community, you want to try and join our general community, just go to Google and search Tutor Ayo online classes general community to take you to where you can join. But at the moment, as you're on this live stream, if you want to join, if you want to share, just look below cancel the comment section and look below the video where you find the topic. You will find where you can like. After the like button, there's an arrow that says share. So just tap on share. You can copy the link there and send it to whatever group or person you want to share it with. Now, the question says, dash are two forms of verbs called present participle and past participle. Let's leave it there. Dash are two forms of verbs so we have that. Dash are two forms of verbs called present participles and past participles. Okay, let's keep the answers coming. Let's keep the answers coming. Awesome. Mr. Daddy, you came very late, but it's okay. At least you made it. Yes, we have that as participle. All right. Now let's do the next one. Mr. Benjamin also came late tonight. It says, gerunds are verbal dash. Gerunds gerunds are verbal dash. Gerunds are verbal dash. Gerund are verbal dash. Yes, they are verbal nouns. Okay. Also, we have that as nouns. Now let's see the next question. The dash tense the dash tense the dash tense is used to describe an action the dash tense is used to describe an action that started in the past and is still continuing. All right? An action that started used to describe please pay attention to this question, because one thing with these GST102 questions is that they are very tricky. All right? They are very, very tricky questions. So you need to pay attention to all the details. The dash tense is used to describe an action. Now, this action started in the past, but the action did not end in the past and is still continuing. And is still continuing. The action started in the past and is still continuing. So what kind of tense is this? What kind of tense do we refer to these as? Please and please, for those of us who have not gotten the keynote of this course, let's ensure to go and get it. We are having this exam tomorrow, and we are not giving answers. We are not giving me answers back to back. What's going on? Please, let's go and get this keynote. If you have not gotten the keynote, make sure you get your own this night. Please and please. Don't go and gamble into the exam. Exam is not what you gamble it with. It's not easy to pay semester fee, tuition fee, course fee, exam fee, TMA fee, and you waste all these 4 months only for you to come back and repeat the same process. That's not fair. All right? So please, write this exam once and don't come back for it again. And don't just write it and you are getting, let my people pass. Don't aim at, this is unfair. We are about 30 of us and I can see just 8 likes. Some of us are not even subscribed to the channel. Please, if you're on this stream and you have not smashed the like button or you have not subscribed to the channel, it's just below the video. It's below this live stream. Smash the like button and subscribe. And turn on your notification bell so that if anything comes up on the channel, YouTube will automatically notify you. Alright? So like I was saying, try as much as you can to get the keynote this night. Even though it's 2 hours to the exam, it will still help you a lot compared to people who doesn't have it. Alright, and the keynote comes with a complimentary practice question and answer. So these are the things you get when you get it, when you pay for the key. It's just a token actually. So we have also, yes, present perfect continuous tense. That is the present perfect continuous PPC. It happened in the past. All right, but it didn't end there. So it's a present perfect continuous tense. And a good example of that is when you have sentences like have, all right, been, and the use of ing. Example of sentences like this are, we have the farmers have been plowing. So they started plowing moments ago, all right, weeks, days, but it's not now. They started plowing. So the farmers have been plowing their fields, all right, plowing their fields for 2 hours now. Something that happened in the past, it started a few hours ago, and up till now, they are still plowing. So you can find have, been, and plowing, ing, been, and have. These are good examples of the PPC. Now let's take another one. Now, when we talk of a tense that describes past events, number one, when we speak of are we good? When we speak of a tense that describes past events and emphasize the effect of these events on the speaker's present. Okay, what kind of tense are we talking about? Now let's take this. Dash tense. The dash tense describes past events. Okay, and emphasizes all right, their effect on the speaker's presence. So we have that as that. Are we together? Dash tense describes let's keep the answers coming. Okay, let's keep the answers coming. Oh, wonderful. Awesome. 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 Yes, we have the present perfect tense. The present perfect tense. So it's just PP, present perfect. Dash regulate time and the aspectual forms of English. Dash regulates time and the aspectual forms of English. Okay. Let's keep the answers coming. Dash regulates time. Okay. Okay. Wonderful. Dash regulates time and the aspectual forms of English. Yes. Tenses. Awesome. So let's take the last batch of our questions for tonight. So I'm just going to erase this now so that we can accommodate more questions. Like I said earlier, let's ensure, for those of us who are not aware, we have a private class. We have a private class, and it's very important for those who are serious with their studying. All right. And the good thing with the private classes, no matter how busy your schedule is, we have made it so flexible that even though you miss any class, we'll arrange it properly and accordingly for you to catch up with easily. All right. That's why we can sustain having a whole lot of students in our classes and nobody will be left behind. All right. So please, let's do all to join the private class early the forthcoming semester. All right, it's even here already because officially now has commenced the new semester. It's just that some of us are still writing the exams. Now let's take this. Most pieces of writing require more than one dash. Or let's do it as most pieces requires more than one dash. Okay. Yes, we have that as paragraph. Oh, lovely. Yes, yes. Thank you very much for being a member for that long. Yeah, we have members that has been with us for the past 3 years. They started with us from the very beginning, and they are still we are still together. Yes, it's just that I think it was about a year thereabout we got monetized, and we have the membership badge and the likes. Okay. Now let's take the next question. It says, a paragraph is a piece of writing a paragraph a paragraph is a piece of writing which is unified by a central controlling idea or dash. A paragraph okay, which is controlled which is unified, not controlled, I beg your pardon, by a central controlling idea or dash. Okay. Yes. awesome. Theme, awesome. Now let's do the next one. It says, okay, it says, the idea or theme of a paragraph is called the dash of the paragraph. Okay. The idea apologize for the noise in the background. The idea or the theme of a paragraph is called the dash of the paragraph. Okay. Okay, let's keep the answers coming. Okay. Saying some people are saying topic sentence. Some persons are saying topic. Let's keep the answers coming. Okay. Okay. Sorry about that. Call. So now the correct answer is the topic. Please, we need to know when to use topic sentence and when to use topic. As far as this question is concerned, the answer is topic. Okay? The answer is topic. Now we are close to calling a wrap for this class. Let's take just a few more questions and we can call it a wrap. Now, topic sentence may be a statement, a generalization, or a dash. Okay? Topic sentence okay, topic sentence may be a statement, a generalization, or a dash. And this will be the last one after this. Yes, awesome. Wonderful. Could be a problem. And lastly for tonight, dash devices brings coherence. Dash devices brings coherence in a paragraph. In a paragraph. Dash devices brings coherence, some call this coherence in a paragraph. Okay, what do we call interesting? And we are just about taking the last question, and this happened. So let's just take the last one as we call it a wrap. Okay. Wonderful. We call them transitional. We call them transitional devices. All right. And we have good examples of them in the keynote. All right, like I said earlier, for those of us who haven't gotten the keynote yet, let's ensure to do so tonight. You can get it tonight and it will still be very much helpful to you. Just get them and start preparing, all right, yourself with this important resource. And this keynote comes with what we call the exam practice questions and answers as well. So when you use these resources in the preparation of your exams, trust me, you'll also be among those testifiers. Like I get a whole lot of feedback. Sometimes I don't even get to post. How many do I even want to post with all of that posts we make already? So we're just trying to be careful of the students are already complaining that you post too much, but they don't get to understand what's just behind all of this. So thank you very much, and wish you all the best and success in your exams tomorrow. For those of us that joined late, if you haven't heard how you're going to get the keynote, what I said earlier was you're going to go to our official website. You have to head straight for our official website, which is www.tutorial.net. Send us a direct message using the WhatsApp button you'll find in the top right hand corner of our website. I will take it up personally, guide you if it's for private class, if it's for the keynote that comes with the practice questions as well. I will guide you appropriately. Do have a wonderful evening. Success in your exams tomorrow. Bye for now.